Guys, welcome back to Illuminator11 and welcome if it is your first time checking out the channel. Thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for the comments and the likes as well, as they all help the channel to reach out to more people and help people who may need that help and guidance as well on their own journey. So today we are going to bring in 4 decks. We are getting messages from the Divine Masculine. Today we're looking at what's going on with the Divine Masculine behind the scenes. So this can be as well in relation to this solar eclipse new moon that we've had as well yesterday. So this is things that are happening behind the scenes that they want you to know. So it can be in relation to these energies from yesterday. It can just be in general, things that they're dealing with, things that they're working through. Also the love that they have for you, whatever is meant to come through is what's going to come through. So we've got for the decks, Divine Masculine Takes Charge Affirmations and Divine Masculine Opens Up. These are my decks. And then we've got messages from Divine Masculine and Divine Masculine messages. And as always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because these are messages for the collective. Some messages or maybe one card may not resonate with you. Just let it go. And it will mean something to somebody else. Okay, so thank you, angels. Behind the scenes, what are the Divine Masculines wanting the Divine Feminine to know today about what's happening with them behind the scenes? What are they wanting to say about what's going on behind the scenes with the Divine Masculine? What are they wanting to say? So I'm getting 5 cards for this one, okay? And then thank you, angels, about what's going on behind the scenes. What are the Divine Masculines wanting to say? So we've got that one, this one, and that one, and one more here. Okay, that one. Right, behind the scenes, thank you, angels. What is the Divine Masculine wanting to say about what's happening with them behind the scenes? So we've got that one, this one here, and this one here. Okay, and one more. Okay, right. And then thank you, angels, to finish off with this deck. What are they wanting to say about what's going on behind the scenes? So we've got that one, this one, and one more here. Right, so let's see what is happening, what they're wanting you to know right now. Right, so let's just turn all these round and see what messages are coming through. Okay, so the first message that we've got from the Divine Masculine, so they are saying to you here, I am letting go of people pleasing. So they're letting you know that this is what they're working on. It's something that they've been doing for quite some time in their life. People pleasing, it could be their family, it could be, if they're in a karmic situation, a karmic partner, it could even be their boss at their job. Maybe it's something that they've had even from childhood, where perhaps they needed to be, due to things going on in their family, for example, they needed that attention from their parents, so they developed this people pleasing. A lot of us, I certainly had to work through that, to release that people pleasing, because it's something that I had from a very young age. So they're letting you know that they are working on this. They are letting go of people pleasing. They are also saying to you, I am letting go of fear. So the fear that has been holding them back, the fear that's been holding them back from living the life that they're truly here to live, walking away from the situation that they're in, changing things in their life, they are letting go of that fear. And this is what we are all doing on this journey. We are all powerful beings, divine beings of love, and fear is what holds us back from truly walking our true path and be shining as the divine beings of love that we are, and and living the life that we are here to live, because of fear. And it can be fear from wounding, from trauma, from programming, from society, or insecurities, all that fear. So they're letting you know that they're working through this and they're letting go of fear. They're also saying to you, I am clearing myself of addictions, negative patterns, and unhealthy ways of living. So they're also working through changing things in their life. You know, addictions, certain negative patterns that they've had, unhealthy way of living. Maybe it's something that they wanted to do, like maybe stop smoking or whatever it is that they were doing, taking drugs, whatever it is. I'm just saying, you know, it could be anything, whatever sort of addictions that they have had, they are working through that. So they're letting you know here that, you know, they are doing the work behind the scenes. You may not be able to see this, but they're working on it, letting go of fear and releasing, you know, and being in that place of releasing those addictions, those negative patterns, any sort of unhealthy way of living, you know, letting go of people pleasing. They are changing things in their life. So that's what they're wanting you to know. They're also saying to you here, I am enough. So they're also working on getting to that place of knowing that they are enough within themselves. You know, they are enough for you, their divine feminine. They are enough, you know, for work. This is about releasing those insecurities. This is about releasing the programming, the wounding, and even things that happened in their childhood, you know, that have led them to feel that they are not enough within themselves. You know, it's part of the healing journey. That's what they are showing you here. You know, they're saying to you, I am enough. And they are also saying to you, I am finding my way. So these are the things that they're doing right now. This is about finding their way back to themselves, you know, where they may have lost themselves in their life. You know, they are finding their way back to themselves, where they've been running away from themselves, you know, running away from facing their own inner fears and, you know, the things that they needed to work on within themselves. They're saying to you, I am finding my way. Finding their way by releasing the negative patterns, the unhealthy ways of living, letting go of fear. That's all part of finding their way. And they're also finding their way to the life that they're truly here to live, you know, to their mission, by releasing the fear, by changing things in their life, by working on releasing all the programming. They're finding their way. They're finding their way to their true self. They're finding their way back home to you, their divine feminine. They're finding their way back to the creator. So they're letting you know that they're finding their way in all sorts of different ways. They are doing their work, you know, letting go of people pleasing. This is about standing up for themselves, knowing that they are enough. Their own desires and needs are enough, and they have to stand up for what is their own truth and what are their desires, you know, rather than just people pleasing. They are letting go of the fear that has been holding them back in all sorts of different ways, so they can be able to find their way and move forward to where they're truly meant to be. They're letting go and clearing themselves of addictions that have been holding them back, negative patterns, things that they've done for so long, unhealthy ways of living, as they find their way. So they're showing you here that behind the scenes, there's a lot of things that they're working through. We also have here, this card also came out in this other deck. I avoid my pain by numbing myself addictions. So they're letting you know that this is what has been going on. They've been avoiding themselves and avoiding, you know, their pain, dealing with things of the past through these addictions, but they're now working on clearing that, you know. And as I've said, you know, and as we all know, divine masculines are on different parts of their journey. There may be other divine masculines behind the scenes who are still avoiding their pain by numbing themselves with those addictions. You know, they are still on that journey of getting to finding themselves. They're still on that journey to then getting to a place of clearing themselves of those addictions, of those negative patterns and unhealthy ways of living that are not really helping them on their own path. So I really feel that there are other divine masculines who are still in this place of numbing themselves, you know, through those addictions, whether it is alcohol, whatever, gaming, whatever it is that they do, you know, as a way of numbing themselves from their pain, so that they don't face that pain of the past, you know, their wounding, their trauma, the hurts of the past that they have within, you know, so that they are not actually facing, it's like a way of running away from themselves. That's what it is. And they are showing you here that they are avoiding that pain. They're avoiding facing themselves and coming back to themselves. They're still running by being in this place of, of numbing themselves through those addictions. So there are others who are doing this. There are others who were doing this, but are now clearing themselves of these addictions. They're now leaving this behind, and it's part of what they're working on. And the ones who are still here are working towards getting there. Everyone's got their own journey. Everyone's got their own lessons to learn. They have to work through things by themselves. So if they are still here, they're moving forward to this part as well as part of their journey. And they will get there at the right time as well for themselves. And then they are also saying to you here, I miss your touch. So they're letting you know as well that behind the scenes, no matter what the situation is, where they are in this place where they're working on themselves, and or even where they are numbing themselves, they are missing your touch. You are the one who truly matters to them, the one that they love. And they're saying to you, I am missing your touch. So they're wanting you to know that they miss you. No matter what is going on, no matter where they are on their own journey, they are missing your touch. They're also saying to you here, the grass wasn't greener on the other side. So where they walked away, and they decided that they were going to either stay in their karmic situation, or they even started another relationship, or they're just working, in their job all the time, busy with finances, or, focusing on that, their 3D world, whatever that is that's going on in their life. Without you, their divine feminine, they're saying to you, the grass wasn't greener on the other side. They're showing you that this is a realization that, where they thought that they were going, where things would be greener, the grass just wasn't greener on the other side. So this is about missing you. This is about realizing that, you're the one that they want to be in, to have in their life, and realizing that, where they are right now is not where life is fulfilling. It's not where they want to be. The grass just wasn't greener on the other side. So even if they haven't told you about this in person, they're showing you that, where they are, the grass isn't greener there. And they are finding their way back to you, their divine feminine. They are also saying to you here, no matter how things look, no matter how things may look on the 3D, always remember that looks are deceiving and the 3D is an illusion. You have no idea how much mental anguish I am in behind closed doors. I just want out of this situation so my life can change for the better. So they're showing you here that this situation that they're in is not where they want to be. This is where the grass wasn't greener on the other side, and they are realizing this now. And they're saying to you, even no matter how things look, things are not great. You don't know what it's like behind closed doors. And, and I just want out of the situation. So they're not happy where they are. This is why they're finding their way back to you. This is why they're letting go of the fear that's holding them back. They are letting go of those addictions, or they're working towards letting go of those addictions that are keeping them in the situation that they're in, because the grass is not greener there. And, they are in a lot of mental anguish of missing you, their divine feminine, mental anguish of being in a situation that they're not happy in, that is not bringing them the joy that they are wanting in their life, and they're not with the person that they truly love. And they're saying to you, I just want out of this situation so my life can change for the better. So if they are in a place where they are still avoiding their pain by numbing themselves with addictions, they're saying to you, I just want out of this situation so my life can change for the better. Whichever situation they're in, they're not happy in that situation. And they are saying to you, they want out of that situation. And then they are also saying to you, I am working on becoming my true authentic self, the person that I've always desired to be, the loving, caring, and well-balanced partner that you dream of having by your side. So this is what they're doing. They're doing the work. They're working on becoming the better person for themselves. They're doing it for themselves, because they want to be that caring, loving, and well-balanced partner, in a relationship with you. They know that where they are right now, or where they've been on their own journey, they've not been able to be that because of fear, because of, things that have been going on with them, the healing that needed to happen. And they're saying to you, I am doing the work now. I am becoming my true self. This is about finding their way. So they're showing you here that they are doing the work and they are coming forward to you, their divine feminine. They're also saying to you, I imagine all sorts of scenarios happening if I come towards you, which puts me into more fear. I don't think I'll be able to survive being rejected by you. So they are also showing you some of the struggles that they have, some of the struggles that keep them from coming forward and communicating to you. The fear of being rejected, the fear of you turning around and saying no to your divine masculine. It's something that they struggle with, even if they did that to you as well at some point, their divine feminine. But for them, because they know the love that they have for you, they know the pain that they caused you as well. And, and they have this fear, and they imagine all sorts of negative scenarios happening if they come towards you, and then you say no, or you walk away, or you don't want to know. And, and it puts them into fear. So this is part of the fear that they're letting go of, because they need to release this fear and, and just follow their heart. No matter what you are going to do, of which, as the divine feminine, you will want to get to know them again. But for them, it's their own fear. This is what they are working through, releasing. That's their own fear that they need to release. My door is open slightly, and there's wind. I don't know if you can hear it. It keeps making a noise. I didn't close it properly, so excuse that if you can hear it. And so they just want, they need to clear that, to release that fear, because it is something that's going on within them. It's not the reality. That's why fear is false experiences appearing real. It's just these scenarios that they imagine in their head, and they fear that it becomes real in their mind when it's not really the reality, because that's not what you're going to do as a divine feminine. So it's their own journey. It's their own fear that they need to work through and release. They are also saying to you here, I am tired of having so much inner conflict. I just want love, joy, peace, freedom, and happiness in my life. I know I'll have all these with you. I just need to make the required changes so I can be able to share my life with you. So they're tired. They're tired of being in their mind too much. They're tired of all the fear and the worry and the thinking about how things can go wrong and being in that sort of energy. They're tired of all that. They just want to have a life in which, they're not worrying about things anymore. They're not in this place of being in fear about, things going on in their own mind. They don't want this anymore. And they're saying to you, I just want to be able to live a life in which I am happy, and and I'm doing the life with the person that I truly love, and I know that I can have this with you, and they know they can have all the joy and happiness and live that life that they're dreaming of with you. So they are working on things. They are doing what they need to do, and they're saying to you, I just need to make the required changes in my own life, within myself, letting go of the fear, knowing that I'm enough, releasing those addictions, and walking away from things that no longer serve me. And I need to do those, or to make those required changes, so I can then be able to share my life with you. So, this is what they think about behind the scenes. This is what they're desiring. This is what they're working towards. And they're saying to you, I am focused on finding my way. So 2 cards. I am finding my way. I am focused on finding my way. So they are doing it. So I feel even if they are still in this place where they are avoiding their pain by numbing themselves, they are working towards clearing those addictions, because they are tired of living in that, with having so much inner conflict. That can be the inner conflict of their own fear, the inner conflict of the fear that comes in from, just having a hangover, for example, if it's the addiction that they have. Living a life like that, they don't want that anymore. It causes them so much conflict. So they're saying to you, I'm focused on finding my way. So wherever they are on their own journey, they're focused on finding their way back home to you, their divine feminine, because you are their wish come true. So they're saying, you are my wish come true. You're the one I want to be with. And I am focused on finding my way back home to you. They are also saying to you here, you hold the key to my heart in your hands. So they're saying, divine feminine, you hold the key, the key to my heart in your hands, because, you have my love. That's what they're saying to you. You have my love, and you hold the key, to my heart in your hands, because when it comes to their heart, you are the one who's in their heart. So you are the one that they want to be with. They want to change their life. They're saying to you, I know I can find joy, love, peace, freedom, and happiness in my life with you. So they are focused on finding their way so they can have all these things with you, because you're the one who holds the key to their heart. They are also saying to you, I can't stand being away from you any longer. So they don't want to be away from you any longer. They have been away from you for a very long time. And they're saying, I can't stand being away from you any longer. They want this to change. They want a life with you. That's why they're finding their way. That's why they're focused on finding their way back home to you, their divine feminine. And to finish off, they're saying to you, I want to see my ring on your hand engagement. So behind the scenes, this is what they think about. They think about their commitment. They think about that life with you, wanting to have that life with you. And they're saying to you, I want to see my ring on your finger. They are thinking about the future, and they know that they will have the love, the joy, the peace, the freedom, the happiness with you. So they want to go all the way. That's what they're thinking about behind the scenes, because you are their wish come true. You're the one who holds the key to their heart, in your hands. And, you have their heart, and the love comes from deep in their heart and their soul, and they just can't stand being away from you any longer. So they want a life with you. They're working on letting go of what needs to go behind the scenes, changing things in their life, working on themselves, healing themselves, finding their way back home to you, because they want to be with you. They want that commitment. They want to see their ring on your hand or on your finger for an engagement. So that's what's going on behind the scenes, what they want you to know today. I hope you have a great day, guys. Sending you all so much love.